Greeting my follower, greeting to those who love English, greeting to those who enjoy speaking fluently, greeting to those who enjoy learning, because we never stop learning, as and the writer say that a man who stop learning, you stop moving, then you start now losing. So life is about learnings. Today we are going to talk about our English topics. We're gonna learn something about the listening skills. As I always mentioned in all my video, that I use this and English handbook and study guide that always that everyone need to have it in order to check everything that you speak if it's correct. Today we are going to talk about the additional skills. What is additional skills? About the listening skills. Be please pay attention so that you can learn something important for you. Listening skills, the book say that listening to the complete instructions before starting. You listen first before you start. Often only a certain section of the instruction is heard, resulting in misunderstanding and inefficiency and a loss of times when you don't listen. For example, at an airport, you may be instructed over the intercom to proceed to a certain gate at a certain time and to board a certain bus. It may be useful to repeat the instructions. It may be useful to repeat the instructions. If the instruction is long and complicated, it may help summarize in print form. A. Proceed to gate 7. B. Board at 9. C. Board bus 12. This is to summarize information in order that people can listen to you properly. And then the second point is to talk about the instruction and directions. In order to follow instructions successfully, it's essential to develop your listening and comprehensions. So your listening and comprehensions is depends on you to develop it, not someone else. So you develop your skills of listening and comprehension. What you hear, you pay attention to what you hear, what you listen, and then you try to decode the information to understand your comprehensions. When giving instructions, you need to express yourself in a simple, clear, and concise. Simple, be simple, don't complicate yourself, and be clear when you are talking, and concise with full conscience. Minor ambiguity must be avoided. There should be no doubts when you are talking, no doubt. So otherwise, be clear. There should be no doubt as to what is required. Instruction may be not verbal or verbal, can be verbal or not verbal. Non-verbal sign overcome language barrier. Example, sign or public toilets and traffic sign. The sign is non verbal. When we see the sign, the traffic sign, when we see public toilet signs, so we need to know how to interpret it and to understand what the signs mean. Practical instruction may often be given in pictorial forms. So as note well, the book says, you are constantly confronted with verbal and written instructions. You may have to fill in a form, give a full direction from one place to another, follow medications instructions, read a map, follow a receipt, use a knitting or a sewing patterns, build a model, aeroplane or navigate a website on the internet. That's for instruction. And the instruction words. Ensure you understand what these words require. Ensure you understand what the meaning of the word require you to do. Example, we have the answers. Compare and construct. Convey, portray, identify, describe, explain, depict, illustrate, inform, tells, name, record, express your feeling or overpoint, formulate your own opinions, motivate your answer, substantiate your answer, give a quote, summarize a paragraph, rewrite your own words, give or supply a synonym or an antonym, state whether true or false, circle the correct answer, underline the correct answer, and insert a tick or a cross. Practicing comprehension skills. Comprehension skills should be practiced whenever possible. Comprehension skills everywhere you are is not limited or only for school. It's everywhere you go, every place you go, everyone to talk to, you have to practice the comprehension skills. Should be practiced whenever possible, not only in the situations. Reinforce your comprehension skills when listening to conversations, instructions, or the radio, when watching televisions, programs, or film, when reading books, newspaper, or magazines, article. And the last one, the author say, pretend you are the teacher and you have to set a comprehension test based on a particular passage. You will immediately be aware of fact and possible questions. You will be tuned into what might be asked, and this will help you to concentrate what you are reading the passage. So say books, pretend as you are teaching, so you have to expect some questions that can be asked about what you're going to study, what you're going to teach to the students. So in order for you to understand or to have a full comprehension skills, so you have to analyze everything, to have a comprehension of your teaching, of your teaching to the people that you want to help you to master the skills, the listening skills. Thank you. I will see you to my next lessons. I hope you have a nice lessons that we learn together. And then don't hesitate to write to my inbox, and then I will respond as soon as possible. Thank you.